What's going on, guys? Philip is Pro here from PCG, and today I have episode 1 of the Let's Try It Out series. We're going to be trying out a series of guns and just telling you what we think about them. And so yeah, I've got some facts down here for you guys, so yeah, let's kick things off. Yeah, so this gun came from Germany. It has a magazine capacity of 21 and a fire rate of 950 RPM, and comes in fully automatic and semi-automatic. So with this gun, you definitely have to watch yourself. It only has 20 rounds, so you got to make sure, well, 21 rounds if you get it from the chamber, but you got to make sure that you get as many bullets as you can on them. You got to make sure at least your first 4 bullets are hitting them. If not, you're probably not going to get the kill, because this does have a low DPB, and yeah, it's really not going to do you too well if you miss the first 4 or 5 shots. One attachment that definitely makes this gun a lot more practical is extended mags. I couldn't really see this gun being too practical if you're just using the normal mags, because you're running at 950 RPM with only a 20 round mag, and really that's not going to get you too far. And if you run into multiple enemies, you're definitely not going to have a chance to get them, because it just goes through that 20 round mag quite quickly, and therefore not very practical gun. It is an offensive gun, and it's also a defensive gun. Like, people could be running at you, they could be rushing you, and you could just stop them dead in their tracks. And because that fast fire rate. Just having only 20 rounds, it's really not good. I couldn't see it being anything more than pretty much a BB gun unless you're at close range. And if you want to put any sights on it, that's completely your preference. However you want to play. And whatever your playing style is, it doesn't really make a difference to me whether I put the sight on or not. Also, the silencer, it does drop the damage down a little bit, but actually, to my surprise, it is not very different. It's still quick, it's still fast. You can definitely still pick up the kill almost the exact same way you can without the silencer. The silencer worked out for me, and I prefer it without the silencer, but that's just me. If you want to put the silencer on, that's completely up to you. The gun's great either way. But again, I'll say I couldn't see it being anything more than just a BB gun. Without extended mags. Extended mags just makes it 10 times better. So yeah, that's my preference on that. One thing I'd like to add in is that this gun doesn't have a lot of bullet damage, and having that short mag just really doesn't help out the fact that you're not hitting them too hard. So you just really have to make sure that every single bullet, well, almost every single bullet out of that mag is hitting your target, and you just got to be really accurate with it. But as you can see here, with extended mags, you definitely have a way bigger advantage than having normal magazines with that 20 round, because the 40 round mag is much more lenient. It gives you time to recorrect, and it also gives you time to suppress the enemy. And as you can see here, I can sort of move back and forth to take out that target that's just sitting in behind that. With this gun, I definitely recommend using squad ammo. If you do not use squad ammo, if you're using something like squad sprint or anything, this will go through bullets. It'll go very quickly, so you might want to watch that and just run squad ammo, because you're gonna definitely need a lot of ammo with those 950 RPMs. So as you can see here, when you're in medium to short range, you really don't have to aim down sights, but it is your preference. If you want to aim down sights, you can. It's just much quicker not aiming down sights, because when you fire from the hip, it's just much quicker, and you don't have to waste time aiming in. I definitely, if you're gonna plan on doing a lot of hip firing, then I definitely recommend using the laser sight. The laser sight's an aid. It definitely helps you aim more, because when you see the red dot on them, you can just fire down. And as you can see, in that medium range, you can take them out, and in the short range, you can take them out. And you can get a lot of bullets into them quickly. So yeah, and also if you want to use any sights, completely your preference. The only sight that makes a huge difference would definitely be the ACOG. The ACOG zooms in, of course, a bit more. So at the close range, it's gonna kind of throw you off, because if you aim to one point, it's going to zoom into that one point, and the target might run out of your ACOG, and you kind of have to like swirl it around and go after them. So yeah, that's pretty much the only sight that will actually make a difference. But again, you want to use any sight you want. It doesn't make a huge difference to the gun. The cooperation is the exact same, and yeah, it's completely how you want to use the gun. So my overall opinion on this gun is that it's really good, just much better when using extended mags. And I'm going to give this gun a rating. I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5 based on the fact that it just absolutely shreds through ammo and its individual bullet damage is quite low. And even though you have 950 RPM, you know, that damage is still low. So you kind of have to take that into consideration. And guys, just remember that this gun was left untouched post-patch. So this is the way it's always been. So I definitely recommend using this gun if you like a little challenge. And yeah, you get a thumbs up from me. I love this gun. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to have some more episodes up for you guys. So yeah, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe.